3, 2, 1. And we're off.
Fragile solution than it should have been. Right there.
Yeah, that's got all the race gear. 281. So let's go stick some stickers on some bikes. Ooh, it's very, very windy.
Very, very windy.
Look at that. Razor sharp. Hole. So that's the bike all racked, and now getting excited now, a little bit nervous now, it's looking around and everything's all here. Obviously this is my first time at this distance, so who knows what I could do.
Weather's great.
The weather's fantastic, yeah, it's pissing down with rain, it's like being at home. Just looked in the water and there's still a ton of jellyfish as well, so maybe piss in a bottle and then have that on the side of my bikes for when I get out of the water. So this is where I'll be coming out of the water, up these steps and back around. Just see some boys out there. So we've just come up to the roof terrace. I thought I'd light a fire, much to Lydia's anger. You're gonna kill yourself. Up just looking in at the mountains. We've got an athletes meeting tonight, which is at 8 o'clock, which is down in Sandnes. Sandnes, I think that's right. Sandnes, same thing. So, and then that'll be the briefing, and then tomorrow morning is starting at 7 AM. So, 7 AM, not very long to go now. Not long to go now, starting to get a little bit nervous, but ready to go at the same time. Grease me up like the pig that I am.
Yeah,
We're not in the
baby.
triathlon, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Ironman 70.3.
Go on, right around the back of the neck. Right around the back. That's where it needs to be. There you go.
Vi må klappa høyt for alle de som har stilt opp i 10 minutter. Make some noise! Woo! So good. All right. You got this. Coming through. All right. All right, come on.
Go on, Jake! Okay? I'm not allowed to help you.
There you are. There you go.
Wait, you got it? Go. You okay?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Jellyfish.
Huh?
Full of jellyfish.
Can you get stung?
Did 42.
Yeah.
42 minutes.
Yeah.
Swim.
It's alright.
So,
Worst bit done, yeah?
yeah. Well, sit down, had a good swim. It was good.
Yeah?
Cold. Full of jellyfish. Loads.
You just bash them out of it.
You were just seeing them, but you had to swim around them. Right, I'll swim right now.
Love you.
Love you too.
Well done, Jake. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Go on, Jake. Last bit now.
7:30s.
Keep going.
Where are you? There you are. Hi, Jake. Come here. Ah, James. That's it, James. It's Tor Christopher. It's Dietrich. And it's Esteban Guterres.
Right, Right, so that's the race wrapped up. That was hard. I'll do a little debrief when we get home about times and splits and everything, but my overall time was 5:08, which is outside the sub 5 that I wanted to do, but I'm really happy. You know, it's my first ever Ironman. Yeah, that's the medal. It's my first ever Ironman, and I took a lot of positives from that, to be honest with you. My legs, I probably can't really walk now. Plus, I couldn't do it without this young lady. So even though it's my medal, it's our medal together.
We both did it.
So we both did it. Because she supports me like you would not believe. I'm now walking like I've been rogered. I'm in a lot of pain with my legs. That's the first half marathon I've done in probably about 2.5 years maybe. Whoops.
All smiles.
Great fun, isn't it? Right, we're now off to the award ceremony now. It's like, how long ago did I finish the race?
About 2 hours.
So I finished the race 2 hours ago.
Well,
the award ceremony's now, so at the hotel.
It's a quick
Thankfully they do,
turnaround.
it is a quick turnaround. Thankfully they do have lifts in there, so no stairs.
Awesome. Well done.
Right, so I've just got back from the award ceremony. It was very good. And I can't really quite believe I'm going to say this, but I've qualified to go to the World Championships in Finland. Never in a million years when I set out this morning did I ever think that would be possible. I'm over the moon, you know. I was just like, wow, fucking hell. Like, this is my first Ironman and I've managed to do that. So, wow.
Speechless.
I was speechless. I went to go and buy a beer though, and a beer was, what was it, £70, 70 English pounds it converted to. I thought, what the fuck?
So you came home and had Pepsi Max.
So yeah, I come home and had Pepsi Max. So yeah, registration confirmed. So that'll be next August. So I've got a year to prepare for that now. So I'm just going to do a little debrief on how the race went. Obviously the race starts with a swim. The swim, I know that I'm not the best of swimmers and I can't swim with them. So instead of charging into the water and trying to keep up with them, I sort of hung back, raced my own race, thought I'd get in at my own and swim at my own pace. Managed to do the swim in 41 minutes. My goal time would have been about 40 minutes. So I was in 1 minute over. However, the water was covered in jellyfish. I mean, thousands of jellyfish. Some people getting stung. I think a couple of women come out the water crying. One girl was stung on her face. So I had that in the back of my head and was swimming around, and it did throw me off a little bit, I'll be honest with you. Transition from the swim to the bike, that was about 500 meters from the edge of the water to transition. So transition was about 3.5 minutes. So wasn't really fast, but it was a decent time. Out on the course, the bike course was really fast, but there was a massive headwind, and the headwind probably lasts for about 30 miles, I would say. Averaging about 20 mile an hour, and watts were 250. So I was really happy with that. I feel like I could have done a little bit better on the bike. I still got a little bit more left in me to give, and it did absolutely lash it down towards torrential rain at about 30 miles. So the last little bit of the bike was in pissing wet. And when you've got a disc on and the grip, I didn't want to come off of my bike because, touch wood, I've never had a crash on this TT bike yet. So transitioning from off the bike to the run, I think that was 2 minutes. So nice and fast transition. And then got to the run course. The run was dead flat. It was dead flat. Got out in there, and I sort of, again, tortoise in the hare. Everyone sort of sprinted off, and part of me, because I'm a competitor, I'm a racer, I wanted to go with them, and I sort of did for a little bit, and then looked at my watch and I thought, wait a minute, we're like 6:30, 6:45s here. Am I going to maintain this for a half a marathon? So I pulled back, and I did 7:30 per mile, and I averaged that for the full half marathon. And those people that sprinted off and did that, they suddenly then started walking towards, when you got to about 8 or 9 miles, they started walking and started pulling back. So I caught them up. So I'm glad of that. And the time that I did was 1 hour and 37 minutes, I believe. So all in all, I'm really, really over the moon. You know, I come for a sub 5 time, and I ended up doing 5 hours, 8 minutes. So 8 minutes over I was, but it's my first one, and I like this distance. I feel like this is my distance to race at. It's mental as it is physical. It's hard, you know. It's lonely out there. I did the whole bike course pretty much by myself. I was dropping people, and I had no one to really ride with, no one to draft with, no one to work with. So the bike course was lonely, and you're just away with your thoughts, and you just got to sort of knuckle down and get your head down and just get it done. But definitely, I feel like this half Ironman course is the distance that I want to be competing at. That I feel this is the distance that I could fulfill my potential, if you like, at. Right, so that's the race day vlog all done. I hope you enjoyed that. A little bit unexpected to get a World Championship qualifier, but it doesn't even seem real now today, to be fair. Woke up this morning, my legs aren't too bad. I'm walking a lot better. So we've got a few days now where we're in Norway. We're here till Thursday, and we're hiking up some mountain thing that Lydia's booked for us to do tomorrow, which looks unreal. So hopefully I get up there all right. And on this coming Sunday, I'll be competing in the Cornish Triathlon Series at Tavistock. So straight back into it. Cheers, guys. See you soon.